last episode, you learned how the mind creates meaning too quickly. And now we look at the part of you that waits for the real meaning. There's a part of you that doesn't react quickly. It doesn't rush. It doesn't panic. It doesn't jump to conclusions. It waits. It listens. It watches. It takes in the whole moment, the body's reaction, the heart's emotion, the mind's interpretation, and only then does it speak. This part of you is the soul. The soul is the fourth compass, the meaning maker, the orienting compass, the part of you that asks the deeper questions. Who am I in this moment? What matters here? What does this say about my values? What does this say about who I'm becoming? The soul is not the first voice, it's the last. Meaning emerges slowly. It doesn't come from the body. It doesn't come from emotion. It doesn't come from the first story the mind creates. Meaning comes from the integration of all three. The soul waits until the moment settles. It waits until the noise quiets. It waits until the mind stops predicting and starts listening. Only then does meaning rise, not as a reaction, but as a truth. The soul is often misunderstood. People think meaning should come first, that they should know what something means as soon as it happens. But meaning doesn't work that way. Meaning is not immediate. Meaning is not reactive. Meaning is not impulsive. Meaning is the slowest part of your system because it's the deepest part of your system. It's the part of you that looks beyond the moment and asks how this moment fits into the larger story of your life. The soul is not dramatic. It's not emotional. It's not analytical. It's quiet. It's steady. It's honest. The soul doesn't speak in urgency. It speaks in alignment. It doesn't say, fix this. It says, this matters. It doesn't say something is wrong. It says, this is not who you are. It doesn't say, do something now. It says, move in the direction what feels true. The soul is the compass that points back to yourself. But here's the challenge. Most people never hear the soul because the mind speaks too loudly and too quickly. The mind wants answers now. The soul waits for clarity. The mind wants certainty. The soul wants truth. The mind wants protection. The soul wants alignment. And when the mind moves too fast, it fills the space where meaning should emerge. It replaces orientation with assumption. It replaces truth with prediction. It replaces alignment with fear. Not because the mind is wrong, but because the mind is early. The soul is laid on purpose. Meaning is not created in the moment. Meaning is created after the moment. After the body has reacted, after the heart has felt, after the mind has interpreted. Meaning is what rises once everything else has been heard. Meaning is the part of you that says, this is who I want to be. This is what I stand for. This is what matters to me. This is the direction I want to move. Meaning is not about the moment. Meaning is about your life. The soul is the compass that helps you live from the inside out, not from fear, not from habit, not from old stories, not from other people's expectations, but from your own truth. The soul doesn't tell you what to do, it tells you who you are. And when you know who you are, your choices become clearer, your boundaries become clearer, your relationships become clearer, your path becomes clearer. Not because life gets easy, because you're no longer navigating it from the outside in. The soul is the final compass for a reason. It's the part of you that integrates everything else. The body tells you something is happening. The heart tells you how it feels. The mind tells you what it might mean. The soul tells you what it means for you. The soul is the compass of alignment, the part of you that orients your life towards what feels true, what feels right, and what feels like you. And when you learn to recognize that voice, your entire world becomes easier to navigate. And in the next episode, we move from the fourth compass to the whole, the integration of all four.